Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to the southern wing of the Stink Bug Works. On this little model here in front of us, I was originally planning on putting the smallest motor I could, even smaller than this, in here. And then I get to watching Big B's videos, and I'm thinking, a big block. I should put a big block in this. And the only problem I'm having is hatch clearance. I have to do something to the hatch to clear the big block. You know, I like these helicopter motors for boats. I've got some smaller helicopter motors that I run in the Micro Drifter Twin Cat, and they go like stink, and you don't have to worry about cooling them. They have a built-in fan and cooling fins, and it blows air across the fins. And yeah, the air inside here heats up a little bit, but it's still enough to keep the motor cool. You know, don't go crazy on props. So what do you guys think? Should I put a big block in this thing? Will it float? No, I'm just joking with you folks. Just having some fun, you know, showing off my paperweight. Ooh, maybe I should make this a prize. This, unlike other motors I have, has a really low KV. This is a torque monster. This is made for spinning really big helicopter blades with lots of authority. I think the KV on this is a 12-pole motor, and the KV is like 466. It's got an extra large rotor. So this is essentially an outrunner motor built to inrunner specifications. Anyhow, back to work on this thing. Not a whole lot has gone on. I'm waiting for Steve to build me a motor, and that's going to be some time. I do have a project coming after this, and to be honest with you folks, it's over there. It's over there in the eastern wing. Now, why would it be in the eastern wing? For those of you that have followed this channel, you will know what happens on the eastern wing. And I'm planning to power that project with these two motors, and I was going to build a little carbon fiber motor mount similar to the one I'm going to do in here, except it would hold two motors instead of one. And I got to thinking that I could remove a whole lot of metal from this, because there's a lot of metal that just doesn't need to be there. I could remove a lot of metal from this and mount this in the new project over there and just use this gear mount. The new project over there isn't as weight critical as this one. This one, I've got to keep it as light as possible because I want it to be as fast as possible with the smallest motor possible. So in order to achieve that, it has to be as light as possible. And the original layup on this hull was not real light. I mean, this hatch versus this hatch, there's considerable difference. This hatch is much lighter. Oh, look, my antenna fell out. My antenna goes in here and plugs into there. and then the smokestack around it, and there's the antenna sticking out. You can't hardly see it. So that's what's going on there. I'm planning on maybe just using this, and I'm thinking of laying it flat and using one of these spring U-joints to drive, do the through haul. So the motors would sit flat, and then it'll angle to go through the through haul. We will have to see. One other thing, the box. When I build a boat, I always put all the parts to it, in a box. I get so many boxes in the mail. It's like, oh, when I'm building a boat, I'll put all the spare parts in the appropriate box. So there you go. Just a little update for today. I had to do battle yesterday at the center of all evil in the universe, the county offices, and surprisingly, it wasn't nearly as confrontational as I had expected, and they even hinted at a solution they would accept. And it's like, oh, sure, I'll do it that way. Yeah. How about if I do it like that? Oh, okay. So yesterday was an unusual day. You never win when you deal with these bureaucrats, but we got a pass, which is as good as a win. So there you go. Just a quick little update. We're waiting patiently on this. I've got some drawings to do today and some letters to write. So I may not have a whole lot of time to work on this. My plan is next week, the Wonder Woman Extreme, the gear drive boat, will take it out. One of the issues I have with going to the pond is it's an hour drive one direction. Some of you people, it's a few minutes drive one direction. For me, it's an hour one direction. Worse if there's traffic, because there's a couple of busy freeways I have to deal with. Anyhow, boys and girls, until next time, jet out.